your computer, on your Wi-Fi radio, on your iPhone. Commercial-free, original talk, only on LA Talk Radio, your favorite talk station.
This is Marley Rampy, and you're listening to Barbecue Central.
In a world permeated with barbecue websites under the control of tyrannical administrators, there was one man, a one-man army. He broke all the rules. He allowed his members to speak out, give their opinions, and make the website what it is today. Get ready for Greg Rempe and the Barbecue Central Show.
Live from Cleveland, Ohio, it's the Barbecue Central Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Barbecue Central Radio Networks and LA Talk Radio proudly present the Barbecue Central Show. What's happening, everybody? A very good Tuesday to you, wherever you may be. And welcome to another edition of the Barbecue Central Show right here on LA Talk Radio. Great show lined up for you. So let's go ahead and get into a couple of things here right off the top. First, if you want to get in on the show tonight, you can do that by calling 216-220-0966. Or you can email the show, bbqcentralradio@gmail.com. That's how you want to get in touch with the show. Here's what we have lined up. Next segment, I'll be joined by a lady by the name of Sarah Marriott. Sarah is executive chef of a website / contest that is going on. The website is homecookingstar.com. They have a barbecue sauce contest that I'd like to have her on. We can talk about it. And while you technically aren't eligible to enter the show at this point, because all the pre-stuff has been done now, I thought it was at least worth having her on to talk about how all that came to pass, how the website got started, and then how over the next many weeks a winner will be determined. This is all internet-based television as well, so this isn't something you're going to see on the television regular. This is all internet, web-based type TV contest. So we'll have her on next segment to talk about that. And then after that, open segment. Third segment is pretty much all yours if you want to call in and express something that you have in regards to cooking or grilling or the like. Feel free to call in. Again, your contact information is 216-220-0966. You can also email bbqcentralradio@gmail.com. Four-segment free-for-all. Two prizes for the Central Lights tonight. One is a 3-pack assorted rub from Fred's Music and Barbecue. Of course, that's Tasty Licks Barbecue. And Tim Patton from PD River Swamp Sauce is also donating a 2-pack of PD River Swamp Sauce. So you can find Tasty Licks Barbecue Rub. That's tastylicksbbq.com. Of course, Swamp Sauce, who has been a long-time giveaway sponsor of the show, swampsauce.com. So not one, but two prizes for the Central Lights tonight in the 4-segment free-for-all. Sarah Marriott coming up next to talk about the barbecue sauce contest. Speaking of contests, there's one that I've been talking about here on the open of the show here for the last couple weeks, and that, of course, is the one with Julie Reinhart from She Smoke. Julie also wrote the book She Smoke. And she'll actually be on the show next week, June 16th, to talk about her contest. We'll talk about her book as well. She owns a barbecue restaurant, or she's co-owner of a barbecue restaurant out in the Seattle area. Always nice to get the lady barbecuers and the lady smokers in the house. So she has a contest that I've been talking about, and if you go to shesmoke.com/contest, You can learn more about that. And entries have started since May 15th, go until July 7th. So you still have a little bit of time. And you want to go to that contest, there'll be a link to a YouTube video that you kind of discusses exactly what's going to transpire or how you can enter the competition. You will videotape a barbecue or a grill gathering that you have, and in that 1 to 3 minute video that you post-produced, you will be able to upload that to her website, and then you'll be able to potentially win one of many prizes, not the least of which is currently the biggest prize, is a Traeger Junior Grill, which has been donated by Traeger. So definitely a competition if you have a lot of barbecue gatherings. If you videotape them, perhaps this will inspire you to videotape your particular grilling and barbecue gathering, if you will. So go ahead and do that. That's shesmoke.com/contest. So we'll look forward to having Julie on next week. And she wrote a book, She Smoke. And I must say, while it was written, and we'll get more into this next week when we actually talk with her. But while it's written, obviously from a female's perspective, and it's written kind of to get the female market, if you will. It's really a good overall book. A lot of people always talking about what's are some of the good books that I can get. I'm looking to get into barbecue. I'm looking to get into grilling. What are some of the good books that I need to read to kind of learn a little bit more about? And from my initial read through of the book, lots of recipes in there, but she does a lot of good basic descriptions of how to start a fire, what a gas grill is all about, what a charcoal fire is all about in a grill, how to smoke, what the proper technology and vernacular is for all these. So, whether you're a man or woman, it's a good book to get to do a lot of initial gathering and all that good stuff. So definitely a well-written book as far as that's concerned, something that I will recommend to people when they ask if they're so inclined to ask about what books they need to get in order to kind of ramp up the learning curve when they get into the barbecue and grilling side of things. So let's do this. We'll step away, take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have Sarah Marriott from HomeCookingStar.com to talk about that contest she has with the barbecue sauce. Open segment for the Centralites, following segment after that. Then we have the 4-segment free-for-all Tasty Licks barbecue rub coming up, and a 2-pack of Petey River Swamp Sauce. So stay tuned for that. Stick around. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show on LA Talk Radio.
The future of barbecue is already here at thebarbecueguru.com. From the amazing guru that monitors and controls the temperatures of any charcoal, wood, or electric pit to the Caldera Tallboy knockdown smoker. Yes, it breaks down and stores flat, yet it's still a robust, sturdy, portable cooker and smokehouse. It also serves as an efficient temperature-controlled convection oven using wood or charcoal. The Tallboy is designed to fit all catering pans and can be used as a warming oven. You can cook in any style you choose. Make ribs, chicken, jerky, vegetables, smoked cheese, whatever you want. Take it to KCBS competitions and unload it from the trunk of your car. TheBarbecueGuru.com is where you'll find the Caldera 3-Bay Caterer. It's stainless steel and uses charcoal or sterno for chafing purposes. And it doubles as a 3-bay sink or wash station with hot water and knocks down in seconds with no tools required for transportation and storage. The future of barbecue is here at thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU.
Forget going from site to site to get all your barbecue and grilling supplies and make your first and final stop at fredsmusicandbarbecue.com. In the market for a new barbecue pit, we have all the big name brands like Big Green Egg and more. As a matter of fact, Fred's is staffed by eggheads and carries all the parts and accessories for the Big Green Egg. More of a pellet head, you say? Fred's is the pellet grill superstore with grills in stock from Traeger, Green Mountain, and Country Smokers from Louisiana Grills. Fred also carries smokers from Cook Shack, Bradley, and Weber as well as a full lineup of charcoal grills. And once you're outfitted with your new smoker or grill, you'll find absolutely everything you need to make your barbecue or grilling experience a success. Fred is also the creator and distributor of Tasty Licks barbecue products, including their great line of rubs, spices, and sauces. You gotta try them. You can also get your hands on a full lineup of marinades, accessories, lump charcoal, wood chips, pellets, chunks, and even the great grilling tools from Stephen Reichland of Barbecue U fame. Check Fred out on the web at fredsmusicandbbq.com or check out their fully stocked showroom in beautiful Shillington, PA. Now, let's get back to the Barbecue Central Show on LA Talk Radio.
Back and better than ever, Barbecue Central Show here on LA Talk Radio. Do you make bad barbecue? Come on, admit it. Your barbecue doesn't taste as good as you want it to, and making great barbecue is easy with D-Dog's barbecue rub and sauces. With all natural ingredients, D-Dog's barbecue products will make your barbecue taste great and have all your friends and family begging for more. Order some today at ddogsbbq.com. That's DDOGSBBQ.com. Also, the very promised for a long time peach rub coming soon. That's D-Dog's barbecue rub. Of course, we all know that D-Dog's is better than ketchup. All right, I am your host, Greg Rempe, as promised. Joining me now to talk about a unique barbecue sauce competition that is taking place on HomeCookingStar.com is Executive Chef Sarah Marriott. Sarah, thanks for joining me tonight, and how are you?
Hey, I'm fabulous. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you. And first of all, thanks for coming on the show and making the time. Kind of found out about your competition via Twitter and thought it was interesting. Wanted to figure it out. I don't know exactly how we had all transpired to get you here tonight, but somebody had talked to me, and I said, man, this is something we got to at least get the Centralites in on. So first of all, before we get into HomeCookingStar.com and about the competition, why don't you give us a little personal background about yourself, and then we'll get into more of the contest.
Very cool. Oh, well, I'm a chef. I've been a professional chef for over 5 years. Kind of went back to school after working as a nonprofit person and loved every minute of it. I've been a private chef. I'm a food stylist for television and Food Network celebrities and cookbook authors. And just sort of got in the contest just by happenstance. Met my producer through... I'm a model, so was doing some modeling and just met her that way. And kind of just took my TV stuff. I've been on TV for 5 years in Portland, an online cooking show and TV, and then just took it to a new level. So we've got this new national contest. It's very, very cool. We've got 3,000 people online right now, so it's very exciting. It's a reality cooking contest, actually. With the end result of the person that's going to win is going to win their this season barbecue sauce marketed and sold across America. So it's been really fun. We've had so much fun trying all the sauces and getting to know all the people and seeing their background and back history. It's been a lot of fun.
So was HomeCookingStar.com like your idea, or was the website already up and running and they wanted to have you kind of be the front man, if you will?
No. My producer and I, she had this idea. She saw me online because I was going to be a model for a show of hers, and she saw my, I didn't have any photos, so she actually saw my show in Portland, and so she called me back and she said, my gosh, I want to do a cooking show. Would you please be the star? And I'm like, okay. So we actually have been developing it over the last 3 months, almost 4 months now. So it just sort of came to be. This was definitely her idea.
This is Sarah Marriott from HomeCookingStar.com. Sarah, why a barbecue sauce contest versus something else?
Well, we decided because of the time of year. That what the end result is that the end result food product is going to be marketed and sold across America. So we want a food product, and barbecue sauce is really easy to market and sell. And so we thought for June, July, August, obviously, it would be a really good idea to do something with the sun. Barbecue is really big this time of year, so that's what we're doing. Next year, or season, I should say, not next year, next season is going to be comfort food, so a whole different deal starting in November. So it's just going to be different every single season. Each season is 10 weeks.
10-week season. So when did this contest for the barbecue sauce actually start?
It started the end of March, and we've been marketing it and getting geared up for it since the end of March. But actually, people just started at the beginning of June. The end of the time when people could actually submit recipes was like June 6th, I think.
All right, so it just ended. That was just a couple days ago, I guess.
Yep. So nobody else can enter any recipes, but we had a ridiculous amount of people that entered, and we have blogging going on. It's ridiculous. It's so much fun. I mean, people are now exchanging recipes, trying everybody else's recipes, and I've got episodes every week online. So it's been really, really fun. We are having so much fun just seeing everybody's blogs and having just a great time enjoying everybody's excitement about the contest.
All right, so when you go to the website, you can actually see now the progress of finalists being picked. There seem to be, out of all of the submissions that you got, there have been whittled down to a certain amount of finalists. What was the criteria for getting them down to the number that you have? What was the process, and what were you looking for in a potential candidate for that final group?
Well, the biggest thing was really the sauces need to be obviously original. They needed to be interesting and just out of the norm. So I chose actually the top 100 just based on originality and diversity. And then the biggest thing about the voting now is I don't get a choice anymore. Sadly, I'm just the exec chef and host, so I get to have a say. But it's really our celebrity judges and the public, the national public online gets to vote. So everybody now gets to see everybody's recipes online, and then they get to vote on them. And the biggest thing about the contestants is that they have to actually have people in their hometowns voting for them and kind of vying for them. So they have like 41, 51, 100 people that are like kind of in their corner that are voting for them and they're vying for them. So it's kind of nice to see all that community support. So community support is a huge part of this.
So even if somebody technically has the best barbecue sauce recipe, they might not win because they're not getting the same type of home support that Charlie in Oklahoma might.
Exactly. That's the biggest part of this contest is really community support and, a really good recipe, obviously. But basically, yeah, they have to have their community supporting them.
This is Sarah Marriott from HomeCookingStar.com joining us here on the Barbecue Central Show. Have you gotten any blowback from people saying, well, I guess this is something that you probably know up front. You're going to have the community support, even if you have the best barbecue sauce recipe out of the last 100 that are currently available. You got to have that hometown support. So that's something that obviously the people knew going into that.
Yep, they knew that before, and they knew that going in. And it's been really fun to see the support happening. We have over 3,000 people now on the website. But it's been really cool to see everybody just totally supporting all these people and voting for them. You can only have one vote each from each person. So it's not like everybody somebody has 100 people in their corner. They can't vote 100,000 times. They can only vote one each. But yeah, it's all about support. It's all about the recipe, and we have celebrity judges again. But there's a lot of different ways that people can win. But it's really all about the originality and the greatest recipe ever because it's going to be bottled and sold across America, so it has to be good. And, of course, I've got to sign off on all of them. And I've tried almost all of them, and getting through them, it's been a lot. But I've got some great recipe testers who are helping me. But every time I think I found the best one, then I find another one.
Oh, I can imagine.
They've been so great.
Now, so now we have the final, I believe you said it was 100 or, the whittled down to that number. So what is required from here on out now that there can be no more submissions? Now we're technically in the contest part. What happens from a week-to-week basis here?
Well, every week I tape a show, and every week, of course, I try recipes. We're down. I just taped my second episode, so we're down now to, I think, 72 people. And then every week we're going to get down. Actually, we're eliminating about 25 people each week. By week 7, we're going to have about 10. So we're eliminating quite a bit each week. And then when we get 10, we're going to have people come up from all over America. to Seattle, and we're going to be having a big barbecue cook-off for 250 people, and we're going to have them do their sauces. I've got a bunch of meat donated, and then after that, they're going to be doing some different cooking challenges that I'm going to be putting through down here in Seattle, and then we're going to eventually get to 3, and then those 3 are going to vie off for their best barbecue sauce ever, and I will be a judge, sort of, but we have celebrity judges, and of course, America is going to judge. And then at that point, by the 10-week period, we will find who is going to be the next home cooking star.
Now, this is Sarah Marriott joining us from HomeCookingStar.com. Will the final 3 be judged on the same criteria in regards to support and awesomeness of recipe as it was right in the beginning, or does it change once you get down to the final 3?
Totally changed down to 3. By the 3, it's all about, actually 50% of the vote comes from Hometown America, and they hopefully have tried the sauce at this point, because the sauce right now online is available for anyone to try. But the other 50% is my celebrity judges. I have 6 of them. And so between the 2, they will decide who is going to be the next home cooking star. I just get to deliver news.
Are the celebrity judges people that we would know, or are they more local celebrities?
They're pretty local. Yeah, I don't think you would know them in LA.
Okay. Well, that's good. But they're trained palates. These are people that can recognize a good barbecue sauce?
They're like serious chefs, restaurant owners, cookbook authors, and sous chefs and executive chefs. So, yeah, they definitely know food.
All right.
Sure.
This is Sarah Marriott from HomeCookingStar.com talking about the barbecue sauce contest. When is the first installment of the actual competition? Is that something that's up on the website now, or when can we look forward to that?
It's on the website. It's www.homecookingstar.com. You can see the blog. You can see the website. It's up and running. You can see me if you want to. On there, I've got first 2 episodes on there plus the pilot, and it's great. And if anybody wants to submit a recipe for next season, we're already taking them right now. And actually, being national, which it is right now, it's going to be global. So actually international. So anybody in any country can submit a comfort food recipe to homecookingstar.com anytime. Right now, we're already accepting submissions. So anybody has a great recipe, go for it. And we're going to be doing the very same thing next season, just, marketed and sold across America. If anybody has a great mac and cheese recipe, meatloaf recipe, something comfort foodish, we're all about it.
All right, so last question. After the winner is picked and it's bottled and marketed, has the winner, in essence, signed over the rights to the recipe, and what kind of a winnings are they getting aside from having it sold nationally? Are they getting a cut of the back end or the profit, or how are they compensated for the win?
Yes, they have to sign over the recipe to us. In fact, anybody who submits a recipe, they're now ours. But the winner will get...
I'll never enter. I'm never going to enter that contest.
You should. It's great. Actually, yes, you give us your recipe. It's ours for sure, forever.
Right.
But the good thing is the winner wins 10% royalties on that particular product for life, or as long as the entity exists. If somebody hates your recipe, nobody ever buys it, then you're kind of sunk. But basically, 10% royalties for life. So it's like $100,000 prize is what we're saying.
Okay, I was going to say, is there some type of ballpark figure that you guys have put together in order to figure out?
100,000 is what we're saying. So it's cool. We already have a bottling manufacturer. We're all ready to go. And the cool thing is, everybody's always looking for something new. So we only will pick really high-end and, like, the best of the best. So it won't be, like, horrible stuff you're buying. It's actually going to be great stuff you're buying.
It won't be Kraft barbecue sauce, is what you're saying.
We don't want crap.
Right.
It's going to be great, I promise you.
All right, Sarah, appreciate you coming on the show tonight, talking about that. Again, the website, homecookingstar.com. Check back frequently so you can get the updates. Check out the contestants' blogs. And when you put something together again next year, we'll have you back on. Thanks for coming on tonight.
You're so welcome. Hey, check out for sure that comfort food recipe and enter now.
Enter now.
We'd love to have you on next season.
All right. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Take care.
Bye.
Sarah Marriott, homecookingstar.com. Let me tell you something. I'm not I'm not signing up to give my barbecue sauce recipe away. No. Sorry. And I don't think I have any really good comfort food recipes. Maybe I should finally break out that mac and cheese recipe that my grandma Rempe used to make. I have that index card up on my windowsill. I just haven't tried it yet. Perfect that. But I don't know if I want to sell my grandma's recipe. I'm not even selling it. There's no guarantee I could win. Can't get my barbecue sauce recipe. I know that. HomeCookingStar.com if you want to follow the trials and tribulations of 100 potential barbecue sauce potential mavens, maybe? Tycoons. What happens if your sauce sucks and it doesn't sell? Yeesh, 10% of nothing is 0, I think. Uh-oh. But sounds like it's $100,000, so that's a good thing. Again, HomeCookingStar.com. Quick reminder about Jobees. All-natural bee pollen. Visit jobees.com. That's as in things that sting you, bees, B-E-E-S. Order 6 months. Get your 7th month free and free shipping. Free range bee pollen, giving you energy, stamina. It's great. I've been taking them now for about 2.5, almost 3 weeks, which is when I should start feeling the overall goodness and energy and stamina. Jobees.com. That's JOEBEES.com. Stay tuned. We will be right back. Open phone calls.
Forget going from site to site to get all your barbecue and grilling supplies and make your first and final stop at fredsmusicandbarbecue.com. In the market for a new barbecue pit, we have all the big name brands like Big Green Egg and more. As a matter of fact, Fred's is staffed by eggheads and carries all the parts and accessories for the Big Green Egg. More of a pellet head, you say? Fred's is the pellet grill superstore with grills in stock from Traeger, Green Mountain, and Country Smokers from Louisiana Grills. Fred also carries smokers from Cook Shack, Bradley, and Weber as well a full lineup of charcoal grills. And once you're outfitted with your new smoker or grill, you'll find absolutely everything you need to make your barbecue or grilling experience a success. Fred is also the creator and distributor of Tasty Licks barbecue products, including their great line of rubs, spices, and sauces. You gotta try them. You can also get your hands on a full lineup of marinades, accessories, lumped charcoal, wood chips, pellets, chunks, and even the great grilling tools from Stephen Reichland of Barbecue U fame. Check Fred out on the web at fredsmusicandbbq.com or check out their fully stocked showroom in beautiful Shillington, PA.
Barbecue has never been easier with the Barbecue Guru. The Barbecue Guru is a temperature control and monitor for all pits, charcoal, wood, electric, your pit. It easily attaches to any smoker or pit and gives you simple, trouble-free control of your temperatures so you can make championship quality barbecue every time and all the time. And it's location-free. Take it anywhere. This amazing breakthrough in barbecue technology is a microprocessor-controlled draft system that uses temperature monitors and a small fan to keep your temperatures constant. The stainless steel Guru Pit Minder gives you a choice of controls from 90 to 370 degrees. So cold smoking, pepper drying, making cheese or jerky, or fabulous briskets and ribs is nothing short of effortless. The Procom 4 lets you monitor your pit from up to 600 feet away. And there's more. Check out the full line of products and accessories for the future of barbecue with new items on the way. Visit thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU.
Now, let's get back to the Barbecue Central Show on LA Talk Radio.
Back and better than ever, Barbecue Central Show here on your Tuesday. I am your host, Greg Rempe. Great to have you. Portion of the show brought to you by the good folks at the Barbecue Guru, makers of the CyberQ unit. That's their brand new unit. DigiQ2, the Procom 4 wireless unit, not to mention a whole host of other barbecue and grilling accessories that make your barbecue and grilling life easier. 2 ways to get a hold of them on the web at thebbqguru.com. Call them toll-free, 800-288-GURU. Actually, by the way, good folks at Barbecue Guru. Bob Trudnak scheduled 2 weeks from tonight to come on and talk about more Barbecue Guru stuff, so always pumped up about that. Bob, a great guy to talk barbecue with. Master inventor or co-inventor of a lot of great stuff and sponsor of the Barbecue Central Show, so always appreciate that. Let's go to the phones. Area code 941, Barbecue Central Radio, name and where you're calling from. Hello.
Hi, Greg. This is Dan from Matua.
Hey, Dan. What's up? Dan, dude, it's been like 2 months since you showed up.
What's up?
What's up?
Well, I can tell you this.
Okay.
I think my dog, Richard, ran the length of his chain. So we're not going to be talking about him tonight. But I wanted to just say how I was excited to hear that Sarah Marriott was on the phone.
Yes, Sarah Marriott, homecookingstar.com for your barbecue sauce
I don't know anything about that. I stay at their hotels all the time.
Dan,
you're going to have. Are you going to have Paris Hilton on? Because I like her too.
Paris Hilton.
Well, you've got the Marriott people.
Wait a second, Dan. I think you've gotten Marriott confused. It's not even the same spelling. It just sounds like the hotel chain. I'm sorry. Have I disappointed?
No. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out that guy, Harry the horse. What is that guy all about? I mean, is it like, I could do that. I could call up and sound like I've been gargling with razor blades. I could say like, hey, we could have some horses we could bet on and we could have a good time trying to figure out where the horses are going to run if they're going to run fit. What the hell is he all about?
You don't like Harry the horse?
I don't know. I don't even understand what he says.
Well, this is a man that has quite a substantial experience and knowledge and experience with thoroughbred racing, something that I actually like.
So he sounds better than some of those other pansies you have on the show. Hey, look, I wanted to tell you a little bit about something. It's a public service announcement for all of your listeners, especially those of us who are down here in Florida.
Okay.
I was the other night, my friend and I were out to dinner. His name is Richard Lionel, and we were talking about the oncoming hurricane season.
Right.
And I just wanted to say, it's a warning to all of the people here in Florida that it rains and the wind blows very hard. And when the hurricane comes, just be aware that Minnie Mouse won't be the only one blowing Mickey.
Get that big stuff out of here.
Oh, man. I don't know what that means, Dan. And I'm sorry. You know, Central Lights, I got to be honest with you. I don't think I'm speaking out of turn here. I appreciate the fact. Well, first of all, I appreciate everybody that takes the time to actually pick up the telephone call and dial the digits to get in. Let's get that straight. Second of all, I think Dan actually has the potential to be a value-added, that's a sales term, a value-added caller to the show. I think, unfortunately, his ulterior motive for the show, for him calling into the show, is to have me run him or to hang up on him. Hence the Minnie blowing Mickey blast. Can't do that. Sorry, can't do that. Yeah. But nevertheless, again, appreciate Dan calling in. Wanted to mention a few things here before we head off to the final break, and then we get to the fourth segment, Free For All. Again, that's going to be a 3-pack of Tasty Licks barbecue rub donated by Fred's Music and BBQ.com. That's a 3-pack. That's an assorted pack, by the way. Also, another Central Light will win a 2-pack of Petey River Swamp Sauce. So, of course, first caller in gets the choice of the sauce or the rub, and then the second caller will just get what's remaining. And that'll be next segment, fourth segment, Free For All. If you've been to the Barbecue Central Forum, and I get a lot of email from people about telling me I don't promote, I don't pimp my own forum and website as much as I should, and that's probably true. So let me go ahead and take a minute to do that. If you are a listener to the show and you don't know that there's an actual barbecue and grilling forum attached to the show, if I can take you back for a second, the forum is actually what bore the radio show. That's where, it started 5 years ago, and it is now a raging success all across the internet, let alone the country. And that can be found at this address, thebbqcentral.com. That's will take you to the homepage. Now, the homepage, by the way, if you've never been there, I know a lot of you haven't. You've linked in directly to the forum and you've just signed up. So if you go to the homepage, that's a brand new homepage. Used to have a little video of me on the homepage before and looked like somebody had stabbed my eyeballs out because through compression and uploading through regular video, and things happen. Plus, I have dark eyes, if you've probably heard. But notwithstanding that, we have revamped. I have completely retooled the homepage all by myself. So, these are skills that I've picked up for, how to code by dummies, the dummy books. No, I'm just kidding. A good friend of the show and a frequent guest, John Dawson of Patio Daddio Barbecue. You can find him at patiodaddiobbq.com, by the way. He's an actual website builder for a number of grocery chains. No names, please. And this is something he does for a living, so we were able to conceptualize and now install and make go live a brand new homepage, which is a lot more, I believe the term is cleaner with the tech geeks out there, cleaner. And it's functionally better. It's just, has a little more appealing look to it, easy to navigate. Everything's in the little boxes there. So if you have any trouble, if you have any trouble navigating or any other thing, you can use, of course, the new online live tech support. That does not take you to somewhere else, in India or Afghanistan for tech support. That's an actual that's actual American stuff. Might be me probably looking for forum tech help as we speak, which requires very little time actually. And then, of course, corresponding to that, and here more specifically to the radio show, there is a weekly newsletter that goes out, and you can find that at www.bbq-4-u.com, and then /letter. That will bring you to the sign-up page. Everything is kept in strict confidence. I'm not compiling some type of email list that I'll be selling off to Weber and Charbroil to make millions and millions of dollars off of your email address where you'll get spammed uncontrollably from here till eternity. No, not that. This gets published every Tuesday, and typically around the 9 a.m. hour. Sometimes it's been later, but I try and find that best reception point time during the day. 9 o'clock seems to work best. 9 a.m. It'll give you what's happening on the show that night. It'll give you a recap of what happened on the show previously. It'll tell you how to find the show, and it'll also give you a quick special deal. So if you haven't signed up for it, go to bbq-4-u.com/letter. And I'll actually probably put that up in the show notes here. Why not? I'm that kind of guy. So, enough about me. See, I wrote down 3 things I didn't think I was going to have enough to talk about. Use that next segment. All right, 4-segment free-for-all coming up. We're going to grab 2 winners. We'll wrap this bad bitch up and call it a night. 216-220-0966. 216-220-0966. Call now for your chance to win some Tasty Licks barbecue rub and, or if you're the first one in, a 2-pack of Petey River Swamp Sauce. Stick around. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show.
The future of barbecue is already here at thebarbecueguru.com. From the amazing guru that monitors and controls the temperatures of any charcoal, wood, or electric pit to the Caldera Tallboy knockdown smoker. Yes, it breaks down and stores flat, yet it's still a robust, sturdy, portable cooker and smokehouse. It also serves as an efficient temperature-controlled convection oven using wood or charcoal. The Tallboy is designed to fit all catering pans and can be used as a warming oven. You can cook in any style you choose. Make ribs, chicken, jerky, vegetables, smoked cheese, whatever you want. Take it to KCBS competitions and unload it from the trunk of your car. TheBarbecueGuru.com is where you'll find the Caldera 3-Bay Caterer. It's stainless steel and uses charcoal or sterno for chafing purposes. And it doubles as a 3-bay sink or wash station with hot water and knocks down in seconds with no tools required for transportation and storage. The future of barbecue is here at thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU.
Forget going from site to site to get all your barbecue and grilling supplies and make your first and final stop at fredsmusicandbarbecue.com. In the market for a new barbecue pit, we have all the big name brands like Big Green Egg and more. As a matter of fact, Fred's is staffed by eggheads and carries all the parts and accessories for the Big Green Egg. More of a pellet head, you say? Fred's is the pellet grill superstore with grills in stock from Traeger, Green Mountain, and Country Smokers from Louisiana Grills. Fred also carries smokers from Cook Shack, Bradley, and Weber as well as a full lineup of charcoal grills. And once you're outfitted with your new smoker or grill, you'll find absolutely everything you need to make your barbecue or grilling experience a success. Fred is also the creator and distributor of Tasty Licks barbecue products, including their great line of rubs, spices, and sauces. You gotta try them. You can also get your hands on a full lineup of marinades, accessories, lump charcoal, wood chips, pellets, chunks, and even the great grilling tools from Stephen Reichland of Barbecue U fame. Check Fred out on the web at fredsmusicandbbq.com or check out their fully stocked showroom in beautiful Shillington, PA.
Previously on the Barbecue Central Show.
Joining me now, as promised, pitmaster of Pellet Envy competition cooking team, Rod Gray. How hard was it to actually go back and win this event 2 years in a row?
Every time we win a contest, I never feel like we're going to win another one. To win the same event 2 years in a row, I can't imagine what the odds are on that. So it was an awesome feeling.
Do you think that technology in the barbecue industry has actually taken away a little bit from the art of barbecue and the associated competitions?
Come on, Greg. You're asking a guy whose team name is Pellet Envy. So obviously the answer you're going to get is no.
It's the Barbecue Central Show on LA Talk Radio.
All right, we're back. Barbecue Central Show here on LA Talk Radio. Let's go ahead and, well, let me pull this down real quick. We go to area code 941, the name and where you're calling from. Hello? Hello? Earth to Mars.
Get that big stuff out of here.
Hate that. All right. Instead, we go to area code 912. Barbecue Central Radio, name and where you're calling from.
This is Raymond Cato from Willacoochee, Georgia.
Raymond, I win quite a bit. Cato from Willacoochee. Well, how do you say the city you're in, Raymond?
Willacoochee.
Willacoochee?
Willacoochee.
Oh, my. Almost sounds perverse.
It does. Now.
Oh, I'm moving down there, I can tell you that. All right, since you're the first one in, do you want the rub or do you want the, we have the assorted 3-pack of Tasty Licks barbecue rub, or we have a 2-pack of Petey River swamp sauce?
I'll take the rub.
Take the rub. All right, you know the drill. Send me your shipping info, and we will get that rub out to you.
All right.
All righty?
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Raymond. Yeah. Raymond Cato. Willacoochee, Georgia. Sounds terrible. Area code 334, Barbecue Central Show, name and where you're calling from.
This is Randy from Alabama.
Randy, you won last week.
Okay, so Phil wins all the time.
Who? You guys from Alabama. What did you win last week?
I won some sauce. Sauce and rub, as a matter of fact.
Oh, that's right. You won the Smoky Mountain gift pack, rub and sauce.
I did. It's very good.
Raymond, you got it already?
Yeah, got it yesterday.
Oh, great.
Tried it tonight.
All right. Did you just try it out of the jar, or did you make something?
Yeah, I did. I hadn't actually cooked anything with it yet. I'll try it on some meat this weekend, but just trying it out of the jar, it's extremely good.
All right. Great. All right. So Raymond called first and requested the rub, so you've been mandated to get the sauce, or you can pass if you want.
No, I'll take the sauce. That's fine.
All right.
Like it.
Yeah, sauce is yours. You know the deal, obviously. Send me your shipping address, and we'll get the sauce out to you. That's a 2-pack of Petey River swamp sauce. If you've never had it, you're in for quite a treat.
I look forward to trying it.
All right, Randy. Thanks for calling in.
Good, Greg. Thank you very much. Hey, can we get some more podcasts on here? I mean, the round table stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually in the process of lining up probably 2 or 3 of them here over the next month or so.
I love your round tables. Those have been very helpful for us over the last couple of years.
Well, I'm glad I can help.
All right. Thanks, Greg. Enjoy the show.
All right. Take care. Raymond. Look at him. Winning again. That's what they say. You guys, I think there's a dedicated core of listeners that really like the free stuff. And that's why we do it. And until people tell me that are donating the prizes that we need to have more winners, look, I can't control how fast people's fingers are. If they're fast and they're furious and they're lighting up touch tone pads on fire, that's what's going to happen. What can I tell you? Hey, quick reminder about Yoder Smoky Mountain Barbecue. Did you know they're the leading online distributor of Meadow Creek barbecue equipment? Oh, that's right. These barbecue smokers, pig roasters, chicken cookers, and grills are handcrafted in the Amish country of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Their goal is to give you outstanding value for the price and help you enjoy easy and profitable barbecues for years to come. They also carry a complete line of wonderful rubs and sauces, which Raymond just said. No. Randy just said are very good. Tried them straight out the can. Actually cooking with them this weekend, so he's got a couple days to think about what he's actually going to use. Nevertheless, a complete and wonderful line of barbecue rubs and sauces. Check them out at SeriousBBQs.com. That's Serious BBQs, as in BBQS, SeriousBBQs.com. Thanks to Laverne for doing that last week. Thanks to Tim Patton from Petey River Swamp Sauce for the sauce, and Fred Bernardo of Fred's Music and BBQ and TastyLicksBBQ.com for donating the rub. We go to area code 705, Barbecue Central Radio, name and where you're calling from.
Hey, Greg, it's Diva Q from Barrie, Ontario.
Diva! Hey, Danielle, how are you tonight?
I'm fantastic.
All right.
Having a great night.
Are you making some type of mad scientist concoction up in Barrie, Ontario tonight?
Not tonight, actually. I just came home from shooting a TV show.
Shooting? Oh, yeah. So how does that go? In case people are under the rock, that is the whirlwind star-riddled life of Danielle Domofsky. Tell us what happened today.
It was great. We shot a half-hour TV show today. It takes a full day to do one. We did porchettas on an open pit rotisserie. We worked on a Traeger grills. We also worked on a Weber Genesis. So we had 3 grills going at the same time, and we did a whole bunch of things that's going to be airing sometime in July.
Sometime in July, and that
sometime in July on the W Network. You can follow me on Twitter, DBQ Barbecue, and we'll be updating it regularly.
Now, is that something that's going to be also available on the internet? Because I would imagine that people from America don't have the W Network.
Yeah, it's the W Network. Actually, it will be on the internet. The W Network does a lot of individual shows on there. They have a great lineup of shows, so it'll be plugged on there as well.
Great. And any upcoming contests that you want to mention for people to stop by and have you sign autographs?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know if the autograph part wouldn't be worth very much. But this weekend is the Canadian Open Pork Championships in Paris, Ontario. Next weekend is Crazy Canuck Barbecue Competition in the Beaches area in Toronto. The weekend after that will be in Boston Hills, New York.
Right.
And the weekend after that, I'll be cooking with a Food Network Canada star, Rob Rainford, up at Deerhurst Resort in Huntsville, Muskoka area.
Wow.
So we got a busy schedule ahead of us.
And how much camera time did Vlad get tonight?
Vlad actually wasn't there at all. He took care of the kids all day.
Oh, no camera time for the big guy. What's up with that?
No camera time for the big guy, but God bless him. I love my husband dearly. I'm truly one of the most blessed women in the world because I have such a supportive husband.
You're right. I've seen him, and he's hot, too.
He's awesome. He turns my crank, honey.
All right. Well,
that's a good thing.
Diva, thanks for calling in tonight. Congratulations on the TV shoot. And please, again, keep us updated on when that'll be airing. Love to take a peek at that.
Thanks very much, Greg. All the best.
All right. Take care. Danielle Domofsky, Diva Q, closing out the show unannounced, by the way. I'll take that. I will take that, and I will run now. Usually I do the top 10 KCBS. Nothing really has changed too much. Laudable Barbecue, number 1. QL, number 2. Four Legs Up Barbecue, number 3. That's kind of funny. Munchin' Hogs at the Hilton, number 4. Florida Skin and Bones, number 5. LearnToQ.com, number 6. Wild Bunch Butt Burners, now number 7. 4 Men and a Pig, 8. Butcher Barbecue, number 9. KC Ken Crew, number 10. There's your quickly run through top 10. Next week, kind of an out-of-the-box or an outside, off-the-board type interview. I'm going to be interviewing a representative from the New Wave Oven, something I've had for a number of months now. You can probably Google New Wave Oven to see what I'm talking about. Not necessarily barbecue, maybe grilling, but we'll have a representative on from there, and we'll be giving one away, and that's like over $100 value. So, of course, Central Lights at Win Stuff want to get in on that. No doubt about it. And then, of course, I'll be chatting with Julie Reinhart of SheSmoke.com, author of She Smoke. Again, that book is great, so if you want to pick that up and check it out, I highly recommend it. Thanks to Sarah Marriott from HomeCookingStar.com for coming on tonight. Thanks for the callers. Thanks to Dan, right? Thanks to LA Talk Radio for running the sound. Don't forget to stay tuned for Broad Topics coming up after me at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's 7 o'clock Pacific. And we will see you back again here next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, this is your program host and proud U.S. American, Greg Rempe. Good night now.
Get going from site to site to get all your barbecue and grilling supplies and make your first and final stop at fredsmusicandbarbecue.com. In the market for a new barbecue pit, we have all the big name brands like Big Green Egg and more. As a matter of fact, Fred's is staffed by eggheads and carries all the parts and accessories for the Big Green Egg. More of a pellet head, you say? Fred's is the pellet grill superstore with grills in stock from Traeger, Green Mountain, and Country Smokers from Louisiana Grills. Fred also carries smokers from Cook Shack, Bradley, and Weber as well as a full lineup of charcoal grills. And once you're outfitted with your new smoker or grill, you'll find absolutely everything you need to make your barbecue or grilling experience a success. Fred is also the creator and distributor of Tasty Licks barbecue products, including their great line of rubs, spices, and sauces. You gotta try them. You can also get your hands on a full lineup of marinades, accessories, lump charcoal, wood chips, pellets, chunks, and even the great grilling tools from Stephen Reichland of Barbecue U fame. Check Fred out on the web at fredsmusicandbbq.com or check out their fully stocked showroom in beautiful Shillington, PA.
Barbecue has never been easier with the Barbecue Guru. The Barbecue Guru is a temperature control and monitor for all pits, charcoal, wood, electric, your pit. It easily attaches to any smoker or pit and gives you simple, trouble-free control of your temperatures so you can make championship quality barbecue every time and all the time. And it's location-free. Take it anywhere. This amazing breakthrough in barbecue technology is a microprocessor-controlled draft system that uses temperature monitors and a small fan to keep your temperatures constant. The stainless steel Guru Pit Minder gives you a choice of controls from 90 to 370 degrees. So cold smoking, pepper drying, making cheese or jerky, or fabulous briskets and ribs is nothing short of effortless. The Procom 4 lets you monitor your pit from up to 600 feet away. And there's more. Check out the full line of products and accessories for the future of barbecue with new items on the way. Visit thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU.